Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese sweets and treats. Today we have two treats to try from Tokyo Treat. And I'm not gonna lie, I've actually been really looking forward to doing this episode for a long time. I've been so excited about these. So this first one is a Sakura cream cake. Basically, it's just they kind of honestly look a bit like hamburger buns. But it's this super fluffy cake with a cream filling that apparently is actually made with real cherry juice. Really looking forward to that one. Also really looking forward to this, which is the Platinum Sakura Sweet Tart. And the name makes me think of so many... The name makes me think of like the actual sweet tarts. It feels very odd. But then the picture, I don't know why, but it makes me think of sweet potatoes. I have to keep reminding myself that it is not sweet potatoes. No, instead it is actually a sweet white bean paste that is flavored with real sakura leaves. So I honestly think these are both going to be really great. I'm looking forward to these. So let's get started. Itadakimasu! Trying to figure out which way is going to ruin the package the least, because it is just so pretty. It smells really good. It smells so sweet. And I'm always amazed at how well these actually ship. Like, it has this pretty cherry blossom on it. It's a little smushed, but not as much as you would think considering how far it's had to come. So I am looking at this and I'm a little disappointed the filling does not come further to the edge, but I'm also looking at the picture in the guidebook, and it has similar proportions, so I can work with that. This is not going to last long after the video. It's not. That is really good. So the cake itself is kind of fluffy, but it's also, I don't know, it's a touch dry, but it's sweet and really good. And the filling in there is, the filling isn't a very dense filling, and it's not. Sometimes I find that frosting and fillings over here can sometimes get to be too dense and too sweet. And it's not. It's perfectly light and fluffy. It goes well with the cake itself. It has this lovely light cherry flavor to it. This is super good. If you have the chance, you should 100% try it. This is amazing. Oh, that is about as good as I hoped it would be. Since they announced the box and I saw the picture, I've been looking forward to that one. Oh, this one actually gives me a nice little thing here. I've been looking forward to this one too. It looks really good. And again, I'm just kind of amazed at how well this shipped. A lot of the things that we get really, they ship really well. There's a hint of the cherry blossom. I'm assuming that it smells more like the bean paste, but you can see the cherry blossom leaves that they used to flavor it with. Okay, there's a lot to say about this. So texture-wise, it feels like the texture of the crust and the bean paste are very similar. It's not a very gritty bean paste. It's also not a very flaky crust. It's kind of more doughy. That said, it is delightfully sweet. I love the flavor of the crust on this tart. I don't know how strong the uh, cherry leaf flavor is in the bean paste. It is a delicate flavor, and there's definitely some of the bean paste flavor coming through as well. At the same time, it's not unpleasant. It's definitely a denser treat than the cake, but it is good. It is sweet. It has a touch of salt because they usually pickle or salt the blossoms and leaves to preserve them. It is really tasty. This is also not going to last very long. Definitely recommend. Definitely recommend this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I love episodes like these. I genuinely do. These are why I started this channel, Goju-sama, and it's so easy to see why. Because to recap, we did our Sakura cream cake, which super horrible cherry blossom on the top. The cake is lovely and sweet, and the filling on the inside, it's light texturally and also flavor wise, and so it just works really well with the cake itself. It's not a very dense or heavy treat. It just is very light and spring, and it's amazing. In contrast, the Platinum Sakura Sweet Tart with the weird name, it is a much denser sweet, but it's also really good. The crust on it is nice and sweet. The bean paste on the inside, of course, is matching it. There is a touch of salt from the salted sakura leaves. They are both so good. If you have the chance, you should absolutely try them. I recommend both. I am going to devour the rest of these as soon as the camera is off. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Jane.